I gave you my heart.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, finally, we are reviewing my most favorite book written. Yes, written. The Woman in the Window. Yes, I know, I've been saying it in nearly all my videos, all this hype about it, but I love it so much. The plot, the ending, the writing, just everything. I relate to this woman in some ways, maybe not every way, because if you've read it, she's a bit of a nutcase, but maybe I do, I don't know. Anyway, so this book was so amazing. I have read this book over 3 times now. It's something that I can just pick up when I just want to read something and not think. It is just amazing. It's supposed to be coming out in cinemas May 2020, but because of this isolation and the coronavirus and things like that, I don't actually know if it's going to come out, which is devastating to me because I was going to go gold class to see it because I was really looking forward to seeing my favorite book on film. Although I am worried that that might destroy it if it turns out to be a dud movie. But with the screenwriting as good as the author's writing, I reckon it would be an awesome blockbuster. And I'm devastated, but maybe it'll come straight to DVD, then I won't be as worried. But seriously, it was amazing. I mean, what did she see? What does she do? What does she do all day in her flat, in her townhouse? She has obviously a lot of mental health issues, and she goes into her own world. She loves old movies, and she is heavily on medication. Also takes it because it makes her feel good, because she doesn't want to think about the past. What happened in her past? What happened? I don't know. You better read this so you can figure out what happened, because I'm telling you, you'll want to know what happened. You'll be like, what? No way. It took me all by surprise. It was honestly like she was talking about this story that we all believed, that she believed in her head, and we went along for the ride with it. But then all of a sudden, that's not how it really is. It was all just in her head, and I was like, no way. It took me by total surprise, and even now, reading it for over 3 times, I still get that, oh my god, no, how could that be? Just, oh my god. So, I'm just absolutely in love with this. So, I'll read you the blurb, just so you can get an idea if you're not sure about this book, this masterpiece. I will tell you. So, what did she see? What did she see? So, it's been 10 long months since Anna Fox last left her home. 10 months during which she had haunted the rooms of her old New York house like a ghost, lost in her memories, too terrified to step outside. Anna's lifeline to the real world is her window, where she sits day after day watching her neighbours. When the Russells move in, Anna is instantly drawn to them. A picture-perfect family of 3. They are an echo of the life that she was once hers. Blah, blah. But one evening, a frenzied scream rips across the silence, and Anna witnesses something no one was supposed to see. Now she must do everything she can to uncover the truth about what really happened. But even if she does, will anyone believe her, and can she even trust herself? Can you imagine? I mean, you see or hear something, and no one believes you because of your traumatic experiences, but then you start to even question yourself, did that really happen? Did that really happen? And I think people that have had traumatic experiences in their life sometimes do go into that void where they do say to themselves, did that really happen? you know. So could you imagine being the only one to see something and then no one else believing you? But what did she see? What did she see? I'm not going to tell you. You got to read this for yourself. That's right. You got to read it for yourself. I'm telling you now, if you want a really good thriller, but it's also just easy, it's just easy to read. It's written out just easy, and I'm telling you, you just devour this book in just a few days. I mean, I know I did. You know, even now, not days anymore, but just in general, you know, I could just pick it up, read a couple of chapters every certain amount of days, put it on the shelf, and just again another time. It's just one of those books for me that I actually enjoyed reading, and it might not be your cup of tea. You know, maybe you're more into like Lord of the Rings. I mean, good choice if you are, saying, but maybe that's what you're into as well, and this might, or you're into fantasy. You know, I am too, but something different. You know, and you might not like it, but if you are in wanting something different, I really recommend giving it a go, because I reckon you'll be surprised. I reckon you might like it. And Amy Adams is apparently playing. I mean, I think it's Amy Adams. I think from the trailer, I'm pretty sure it was her. She has that distinctive like face and nose. I reckon she would do a really, really good Anna Fox, because she's a very good actress, and I can just see Anna Fox with her. So I reckon it's going to be so good. And just some of the things that are in it as well are just some things that women deal with every day as well, like walking around, you know, hair in a bun, no makeup, pajamas, what day is it, who knows, you know, just sometimes when you're going through certain experiences, days can just turn into other days, and things like that, and it's quite relatable, you know. There's just things in this book that are very relatable, but yeah, I mean, who is I don't want to give it away. I don't want to spoil it. I definitely don't want to spoil my favorite book to you. But who does she need to be careful of? You know, who's lying to everyone? Who has everyone fooled? That's what we got to think of. Who has everyone fooled? You'll find out. So I seriously, for me, I'm biased to this book, but I give this book a 10 out of 10 rating. But it is a #1 bestseller. It was on the radio for how great it was, and everyone, I think it was on Nova 100 one time as well, or was it Fox? I think it was Nova, and they had people calling up wanting people's experiences about the book and how they enjoyed it, and everyone seemed to enjoy the book. So I'll be very shocked if you do not. Now the cover, on the other hand, I will say, I mean, I wasn't buying, I'm not really buying it too much. It's very, yes, it's glum and it's dull, but I feel like the book was a little bit more than that. It wasn't really glum and dull, and yes, I don't know, the window where she is peering out of in this book does not, it to me, it doesn't feel like that is what is the window that she's peering out of in the book, in my mind as well. It just seems very just dull, I would say, and just the colours. There's not a lot of colour in it. Yeah, I was just a bit, for such an amazing book, I was just a little bit disappointed in the cover. That's all, really. Other than that, I loved everything about it. It was really, really good. If you know Val Dermond as well, he writes a lot of fantastic thrillers and things like that, very dark books as well. He also said that this book was twisted to the power of Max. And then Stephen King, we all know Stephen King, right? He said, one of those rare books that really is unput-downable. And, I mean, he was not wrong. But I mean, if Stephen King liked this thriller, what's that telling you? He's like the king of thrillers, and he's like R.L. Stein, but for adults. So if he's telling you this is fantastic, then definitely run out and get it. If you're in isolation, you know, if you can't, as I said, just order it. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. So with that being said, I will let you go. So, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, And if you could please click the notification bell so you can see any of my new videos that are coming. And trust me, there's lots coming. So yeah, alright guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Take care. Bye.